What's up, guys? So I'm going to talk about motivation. I get a lot of people asking me, not really asking me, but telling me, like, listen, there's all this, sometimes the awakening can get us so down, so in a funk, that we don't have the motivation to do anything. A lot of us just want to lie in bed all day. And it's just really a common theme that people express to me is they have a lack of motivation. So I kind of wanted to talk about that real quick and give you my perspective. Normally, in the past, when I would tell my personal training clients, when I would tell them, because they would always say, Vic, you got to motivate me, man. I need motivation. And I would say, no, you don't. You need to establish empowering habits, because the habits will get you through when that motivation is not there, because it's a fleeting state of being. But at the same time, that's not going to be all that helpful to you. A lot of you guys know that, right? We all know that deep down, and still we don't have the motivation to start a habit. So what I want to express to you, something I've noticed that really works with all my clients so far, is some of them, when they start working with me, they already have an idea of what they want to do, and I kind of help them do it. I kind of push them and guide them to do it. A lot of them come to me, however, like many of you might be, where they don't know what they want to do. They know they're not happy. They know they're sort of like down, and they don't have the motivation. They're just kind of in that that blah sort of space. What I always ask them to do, if that's them, I try to help them find something to get excited about, some sort of goal to work towards. I usually frame it under the terminology of finding your purpose, but that you can abandon that way of framing it if you'd like. It's just finding something that you're excited about that can pull you towards it. You got to find something worth going for, something that will, again, pull you like a magnet towards it through the ups and downs. Something usually bigger than yourself. That's why a lot of us feel like we want to help people, because when you find a means of doing that, you'll just have a natural obligation. Just like me with this YouTube channel, I was expressing recently my ups and downs and this and that. But because this has grown into something much larger than myself, the amount of people I know it's helping, I will shoot videos even on not my best days, which is today. When I have my best day at all. Woke up at 1:30 in the morning. I might have talked about this in a recent vlog. And I woke up feeling like crap. I felt really agitated. I had these sinuses going on. I just woke up at real early. My son woke up, and usually my wife thankfully takes care of him when he wakes up. He's only like 1. But I woke up and my mind just started instantly going like warp speed. So I felt agitated. I was feeling like obviously a bit sleep deprived, and my mind was racy and whatnot. And I eventually just got up. But here I am, because I have something bigger than myself that pulls me forward. I will still make videos in spite of how I feel. I don't need motivation. The motivation is good for getting started on something, but usually that fades away and then rarely comes back. But again, if you have a goal big enough and worthy enough in your own mind, that will avoid the whole reliance upon motivation at all. And I know many of you are thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I know I want to help, but I don't know how. I have no idea how. That's when you just start looking. You try to make that your goal. Your new goal is to find out a goal, to find something to go for. And how do you do that? I always tell my clients to try whatever you think it is. Usually people have an idea, at least a loose idea of what they like, some sort of awareness of things they enjoy doing, and perhaps a means of helping, whether it be in a very direct way like being a teacher or a coach, or just some people could help just with anything. I talked to a guy yesterday who's really passionate about leather work, with making gun holsters and teaching people archery and target practice. That's his thing, and he wants to eventually be a target guy, or I don't know what you call him, but help teach people how to shoot guns and also make leather cases. That's his thing. That's, in a sense, helping. He's expressing himself in a way he loves, that he's delivering some sort of value, because apparently there's a big need for gun holsters, and he likes doing it. That's his thing. What's your thing? What do you like doing the most? What do you like doing that could maybe in a roundabout way turn into some sort of life theme, life goal? And then you reverse engineer that. You say, okay, I want to eventually own a ranch with a healing center where I'm like an energy healer and I have a staff of like shamans and all sorts of cool yoga instructors. And okay, great. That's a big goal. I encourage it. But bring it back. What can you do now? What sort of things do you have to know to carry that out? Do you probably have to, there's a lot of things you obviously have to know for that. Start studying, learn the secondary skills, master your craft if you're going to be a healer. You know, if you can get yourself working towards something big, even some of like maybe the less fun side tangent requirements associated, that's still going to have an element of excitement and passion for you because you know it's all connected to something big. So how do you stay motivated? You don't rely on motivation to begin with, and you find something worth going for big enough to pull you towards it. That's what I say about motivation. Hope that helps you guys. And don't worry, even with this, you're going to have days where you feel like so crappy that you can't even do anything, and that's okay. It's not important that you're on every day. It's that as best you can, you go towards that thing. And if you don't know what that thing is, that's your next goal. That's your job. Find out that thing. That's your goal. So I hope that helps, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.